streamed New York Minute Sports. It's New York sports for New York nuts. We got the Seattle Mariners on top 1-0. Got a new little wrinkle for you guys right here on the New York Minute Sports Show. And if you're new to the show, we usually do the Yankees postgame show, but today got a little live stream for you for the day tripper against the Seattle Mariners in the Bronx today. Might as well join it together and have a grand old time. Oh boy, that doesn't look good. Oh! I'm trying out the new Gamecast from MLB Game Day. Live updates, 3D Catastratter. Very interesting. I thought this would be a new way that we could watch the game together. We need action here. While I get things set up, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Just getting things situated here. As you can see, we got a new little feature here. And yeah. But I'm just trying to work out the bugs here. First time we're doing this live. Sound off in the comment section, guys. And Freed with the 1-0. Swung on to McMahon. Fields over to first base and out. Good play. As you guys can see, we got the new MLB Game Day 3D cast. Just want to say a quick shout out to JJ, play-by-play by JJ. He does all the Phillies games. I was actually on his show a little bit earlier this month, and I'm probably going to wind up having him on here on this show. Just trying to get the timing down. This is ahead of the television that I'm watching, which is a rare occurrence. Freed deals high outside ball. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Last night couldn't go for the Yankees postgame show. Something happened with YouTube. It wanted me to agree to these terms. I did, and it would not allow me to produce a video. So by the time this show came out, swung on ball. By the time that this video came out, it was too late to even post it. So that's the one thing about this show and this channel is news is old within 12 hours. So 2 balls, no strikes. Free deals. Ooh, called a strike. A little bit outside. 91-mile-an-hour cutter. You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the third, Seattle Mariners lead 1-0. Max Fried sets, deals, swung on. And then for a single up the front. Jesus Christ. There we go. Let's do a little action so we can actually see what the hell's going on. Now, mind you, this is the inaugural broadcast with the 3D cast, so I will get better at this. The timing's just a little bit off. See, I'm just getting the single right now up the middle on my TV screen. I wonder if there's a way to pause this a little bit or delay it. What's going on, chat? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Hope you like the new feature. Thought I'd go live for the day game. New York Yankees get away tomorrow to go up to Toronto. Get your passports ready. We're going to see the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center. All right, so quickly, Seattle Mariners got 2 men on against Max Fried. Max Fried gave up only his second home run of the year to left field a little bit earlier. Now you got 2 men on, 1 out. Slow it down a little bit for Max Fried. Let's get in the strike zone here. Let's go in the strike zone. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right. Remember, guys, I am the producer, director, editor, and performer on this show here at New York Minute. It's a one-man band. Max Fried up quickly. 1 strike, 2 men on. Max Fried deals. Outside. Check swing. Did it go? No, it did not. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankees, great victory last night. Already got the series win going for the sweep today in the Bronx against a reeling Seattle Mariners team that has good pitching and got 10 runs across the plate last night. Ball. Thanks to Trent Grisham, who woke up out of his sarcophagus to play some baseball last night. Had a huge night. Spencer Jones, huge night. Also, just like I said, going to be heating up, and he's going to start elevating that ball. You see the doubles that he's hitting off the wall and into the gap in right field. Those will be elevated, and those are going to be home runs soon. Max Fried deals. Strike. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Remember, if you guys want to participate in the chat, just shout out in the comments. Super chats get thrown to the front of the line, obviously. And Max Fried deals 2-2. Foul tipped. Baba Booey. Fafafooey. 2-2, Max Fried. Sets, deals. Strike. Strike 3, got him looking. See, that's the thing. You don't need to throw 101. Max Fried is showing that with his 94-mile-an-hour cutter, 96-mile-an-hour fastball. If you hit spots in Major League Baseball, you can still be effective. And like I said, we're probably about 12-second delay on the TV broadcast here that I'm watching. Yeah, got him looking with a nice sweeper. But, guys, I'm doing this so for everybody in their cubicles or that are working on the job site right now, you can enjoy it. But, yo, look at the game cast. It's got the catcher batting. There we go. All right, we still got 2 men on, 2 out, top third. Max Fried trying to get out of this jam. Max Fried looks in, sets, deals, strike. Max Fried sets, deals. Whoa, try to get him chased up high, 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 0-2. Max Fried trying to get out of the jam. Cal Raleigh. What could be said about this guy? The handshake heard around the world in the W Baseball Classic does not shake his teammate's hand in the World Baseball Classic, and it has set him on the wrong path all year long. Swung on, left field. Can of corn. Caught, and Max Fried gets out of the trouble. But we'll talk about Cal Raleigh and his disappointing year as we come back, guys. Remember, you're watching the New York Minute Sports Show. It's New York Sports, New York Nuts. I had to make sure all the windows were closed just so I start screaming and yelling. Don't get all the neighbors crazy. Ryan McMahon steps in the plate. Been playing better as of late from the offensive side of the plate. Little pop, sack flies to win the game, playing gold glove level defense, and that's exactly what they need to do. And especially since Lombard has shown up since AAA, that left side of the infield is one of the best in Major League Baseball. Pitch, foul tipped. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So getting back to Max Fried throwing 96 miles an hour, Paul Skeens has not thrown a pitch about 100 miles an hour in the last 2 months, and everyone's wondering what's worried about him, and it's not sustainable to keep up that heat like the Mizorowski over at the Brewers. Gilbert sets 1-2 deals. McMahon staying tough in the box, fouls it off, 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Got Joe Girardi and Michael Kay in the booth. Michael Kay must be licking his chops after Trent Grisham's performance last night. We got 1 ball and 2 strikes to McMahon. Outside ball. Splitter. Oh, dude. Absolutely. Cal Raleigh was juicing last year, and no one brings that up anymore. You notice that? Pitch, foul. McMahon staying tough in this at bat. I like it. The Yankees have been better as of late working at bats against these pitchers, especially the Seattle Mariners pitchers, who are very good. 2 balls and 2 strikes to McMahon. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Swung on, foul ball. Love this at bat. 7th pitch of the at bat. This is exactly what you can do. If you're not a great hitter, you can make it tough on the opposing starting pitchers and get them out of the game and get into that bullpen. This is exactly what Ryan McMahon's doing. Great at bat. And Seth steals. Ooh, did he poke it? Out to left field. Sorry, guys. The TV's delayed, and this thing, as soon as I go to action camera, and as soon as we go to action camera, feels like we're on Pluto here. Ali Sanchez steps into the plate, right-handed catcher. Has now been relegated to the second catcher on the New York Yankees. Gilbert sets and deals. Swung on. Single down the right field line. Thinks about two, gets back. Nice hit by Ali Sanchez. Nice C&I single by the backup catcher of the New York Yankees. Somebody said I sound like Howard Stern in the comment section. Two whiny New Yorkers. Makes sense. Oh, and the hero of last night's game, Trent Grisham. Swinging strike, 85-mile-an-hour changeup on Trent. I got to figure out how to do this camera. We're getting the action cam right now. Trent Grisham, 1-1 strike. Bottom of the third. Seattle Mariners on top, 1-0. A piping hot day out in the Bronx. Cutting into my beach time today. Gilbert deals. Trent Grisham, single to right field, down the line. Ali Sanchez to third. Trent Grisham rounding first. Headed to second. And he's in there, sliding into second. Trent Grisham remains hot after last night, carries it into today's game with a double. Now the New York Yankees got men on second and third with only one out. Nice double by Trent, hitting for power, man. He'll pick a fantastic time to wake up during this season. You know, that's the one thing about the New York Yankees. Everyone's been cold all season long, so they are bound to get hot. What goes up must come down, especially in the game of baseball. I guess they're reviewing the play at second place and the slide at Trent Grisham. See what the call is going to be. Slides into the bag, pops up from the bag, tags on his ass, goes back onto the bag. Trent Grisham's going to be out at second base. Gets credit for the single. Gets credit for the single, moves the runner to third. Now Ben Rice steps into the plate. 1-1 strike, man on third. You can't fault Trent Grisham for that. That was a good slide. He hopped up. Actually, Joe Girardi's talking about on the broadcast what that's going to be scored as. I would say it's going to be a single. If you're thrown out at second, usually is a single. One ball, one strike. Ben Rice, who has been warming up. Gilbert sets, deals. Ooh, ball just missed. That was a nice pitch. Little backdoor changeup right there. Two balls, one strike, deals. Swung on to the second baseman, over to first, inning over. Yankees squander men on base like they have been all year long. Still struggling for runners in scoring position. It's an epidemic. Take it easy, Girardi. Girardi's really super intense. But that's what we love about him, and that's why he doesn't have a job right now. We'll be back right after the commercial break. Check swing. Did he go? Strike. Max Fried comes out of the gate hot. One ball. No balls, one strike. Max Fried's had 51 pitches so far. Max Fried sets, deals. Swung on, missed. Got two quick strikes on him. Naylor's up, first baseman for the Seattle Mariners. Always been a clutch guy. Also got 23 stolen bases. For a big boy, he's pretty light-footed. Fried sets, deals. Foul ball. Holy shit, Michael K just said what I said on it. He's always copying my shit, man. Are they going to challenge this too? Let's look at the replay. Did it hit? Ooh, I might have seen a little chalk, guys. What are they going to say? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Foul or fair? Let's look at the replay. That's a foul ball. I think that's a foul ball. Bro, there's like a quarter of an inch in between the foul line and the grass, but then the white kicks up. So usually the indicator on a foul ball is that white chalk kicking up. But it looks like it clearly is about a quarter of an inch to the right of the foul. Yeah, foul ball. All right. No balls, 2 strikes to Naylor. Pitch. High. Just a bit outside. Sweeper way outside the strike zone. One ball, 2 strikes. Fried sets. Deals. Swung on. Foul ball. Fifth pitch of the at bat. Max Fried deals the 1-2. Just missed. Ball. Sweeper. Max Fried's having a tough time with his control and his breaking balls today, man. He's spotting that fastball, but the only way that you can set up that fastball is with your breaking stuff. So he's got to establish that breaking ball. Top of the fourth, 56 pitches in. Pitches, deals. Ooh, good at bat by Naylor. Single to right field. Good quality at bat by Naylor. Now Donovan, the third baseman or second baseman, fluctuates between both, playing second base today. Was mentioned heavily in trade talks last year with the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. Never came to fruition, and the Seattle Mariners grabbed him. Ball, sinker, 93 miles an hour outside. Max Fried having a little control issues here in the top of the fourth. Let you guys know how you like the new 3D Gamecast. New feature here at New York Minute for live broadcasts. One ball, no strikes. Max Fried deals. Second baseman, turn two. Second base to first. Double play. Let's go. Garcia hits the dirt with the double play. Needed that. It's exactly what Max Fried was trying to go for and succeeded. Big double play for the New York Yankees. Now Wilson steps in with a home run already today. By the way, Garcia's defense at first base has been great. Been very impressed. One ball, no strikes. Pitch. Ball. Another breaking ball up top. He's having trouble getting that. You know what? Sometimes with these guys, with the left-handers, as they progress throughout the game and get a little bit tired, that breaking ball starts to fall. And that's why they get more efficient as the game goes on. Pitch. Strike right down the middle. 93-mile-an-hour sinker. That's the thing. He's got his fastball and his sinker working today. Breaking balls are not agreeing with him. We got 3 balls, 1 strike on Wilson. Free deals. Strike. Nice sinker. That sinker and fastball's working for him. All right, so it's full count. Breaking balls aren't working for him. Why not top left? Fastball. High and inside. Come on, Fried. Ring him up. And the 3-2 went inside. Slider, 83 mile an hour. Now bust him up top with a fastball. Right up by that rib cage. Right in on the hands, Fried. Let's go, baby. Fried didn't like the ball. Tosses that shit like a sack of potatoes. Takes a little walk around the bump. Sets himself. We got 2 outs, top of the 4th, full count. Max Fried looking in, deals. Hit to center field, in play. Out to the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Max Fried out of the inning with the double play and the fly ball to center field. And the New York Yankees are still down 1-0 in the middle of the 4th inning, and we're going to the bottom. Spencer Jones steps into the plate. No balls, 1 strike. Steals, check swing. Did he go? Spencer Jones has been hot lately. 216, 5 home runs, 18 RBIs, 710 OPS. Gilbert deals. Low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Gilbert deals. Foul ball. And you know what? Who would have thought Spencer Jones been the more impressive prospect than Jason Dominguez? Spencer Jones' defense in center field, man, really sets him apart because you know Jason Dominguez's defense is awful. The 1-2, no out, bottom of the 4th. Swung on, struck him out. Nice pitch. Garcia steps in. Oh, into right center for a single. Garcia with the hit, who's been impressive since his Yankees debut with the glove and now with the bat. This thing is lagging a little bit. Yeah, this thing's got some bugs in it. It said that the count was 1-3. All right, so we got Garcia on first, one out, bottom of the fourth. Lombard Jr. Inside ball, 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Gilbert. What can be said about Lombard Jr. has been impressive in the field, been getting key at-bats, big hits, looks way mature beyond his years, been way impressed by Lombard Jr. Looks different. Pitch. Ball. And he's got a great eye. Two balls, no strikes. Lombard Jr. steps in. Gilbert's got 58 pitches right now. Efficient, just like Max Fried. Pitch. Down the middle for a strike. Lombard was very frustrated with himself with that one, letting it go. Knew that was the one that he should have swung at. 2 balls, 1 strike. Also, Lombard Jr., dad, professional athlete, current bench coach for the Detroit Tigers. His brother plays for the Marlins. Pitch. Swung on to right center. Is it going to drop? Out to right field. Good eye, though. Good at bat. Good eye. Let's just not rush Lombard Jr. into the Hall of Fame yet. Let's let him produce and let's let him grow in front of our eyes. And now it's the lightning rod, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Your boy, their boy, our boy. Check swing. Jazz taking another look at that one. Gilbert sets, deals. Swung on, missed. Down 0-2. Sets, deals, outside. No balls, 2 strikes. Jazz definitely wanted a challenge on that first pitch. I bet you Boone got him a sign. It's like, listen, man, you're not challenging anything anymore. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 Jazz Chisholm. Gilbert deals. Swung on, missed. Jazz Chisholm strikes out. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming out, Jazz. Jesus Christ. Talk about deplorable. In a contract year, Jazz Chisholm. Pitch by Fried. Strike. And what is Jazz Chisholm doing? Whatever he wants. He's been doing that all season long. Just get up there, flail at a bat in a contract year, pitch from Fried, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Jazz Chisholm been a monumental failure. You look at Aaron Judge, what he did in a contract year. He broke the American League home run record, and look at what Jazz Chisholm does in a contract year. Max Fried, 1 ball, 1 strike, deals. Swung on, center field. In play. Thinking about 2, only goes to first. So Pereira leads off the inning with a leadoff single, top 5. Max Fried is at 69 pitches, by the way. These little soft contact hits, a lot of those off of Max Fried today. That is the one thing that he can help sometimes, those soft contact bloopers. Pitch inside. They're saying on the broadcast that Carlos Rodon's doing his second rehab start in Somerset tonight. Take as much time as you want, Rodon. Rivas lays down a bunt. No mas. The pitch goes to bunt again. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Sometimes this is delayed on the Gamecast, the count, so can't really tell. Seattle's got a man on first, top 5. Yankees going for the sweep here in the Bronx today. 2 balls, 1 strike. Max Fried sets, deals. Missed bunt, strike, 2-2. Now remember, goes to bunt it one more time, hits it foul. He will be out. Batter takes the timeout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Max Fried looking in. Goes to first. Pickoff play. It's nice to see him and Garcia Jr. getting on the same page. Last start Max Fried had, there was a little mix-up with the pickoff play at first. Missed a huge opportunity to get an out in the inning. They both conversed in the dugout afterwards. Look like they're on the same page now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Max Fried deals. Swung on to Lombard. Lombard flips to second, on to first. Double play. Let's go. 2 huge double plays from Max Fried in this game. That's one thing. They're going to get singles off of soft contact, but he will get those ground balls and get those key double plays to get out of innings and to keep that pitch count down. Lombard looking fluid over there, man. Looking at the replay right now, him and Jazz. Also, I think Lombard being safe over there, Fried deals. Ball. I think you can see the improved defense from Jazz also having trust in Lombard, knowing that he's such a good defender. The ball's going to be where he wants. And I've played with other people that kind of suck at their position, and they let you down all the time. Pitch. 2 balls, no strike. You kind of let down yourself. You're kind of like, oh, this guy's going to fuck it up anyway. Let me do this. So now Jazz knows the ball's coming in. It's coming in right, and it's going to be on him if it gets messed up. It's not going to be on Lombard because look at that bare hand grab he had the other night. 2 balls, no strikes. Max Fried deals. Strike. Cutter didn't cut, but landed in the strike zone. Two and one on a Rosarina, who is third on home runs since 2020 against the New York Yankees, behind Rafael Devers, who's still number 1, and tied with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with 24 since 2020. Rosarina, I think, has 21 since 2020 against the New York Yankees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Foul. 77-mile-an-hour sweeper on that one. I think Shavihi got sent down because none of the announcers know how to pronounce his name. Ooh, that was a close one. Where was that pitch? Blue. Rosarina's worked the count full. He's 1-2 for the day with 1 strikeout. Full count, 2 outs, top 5. Sets, deals. Fouled it off again. Tough at bat from Rosarina. 7 pitches on the at bat. Fried's at 81 pitches. Got to get out of this inning early so he can last a little bit up to the 7th inning, hopefully. He's good for 100 pitches if he's going well, which he is today. Get into that bullpen later for the Yankees, the better it is for them and the W. Max Fried, full count. Pitch. Walked him. Been missing upstairs with that breaking ball all day long. 18 pitches in the first, 14 pitches in the second, 17 pitches in the third, 11 in the fourth. And now top of the 5. Extending the inning here. Yeah, man, he just keeps missing that breaking ball, keeps slipping out of his hand. Now, Rodriguez steps in with 19 home runs on the year. All right, Wells is done talking to Max Fried, how they want to approach this next at bat. Give him a little breather, too. Been a little bit of a long inning. All right, Rodriguez steps into the batter's box, over to first. Pickoff move, safe. That was close at first base watching the replay. Pitch, outside. That sweeper, man. Max Fried's starting to labor a little bit. Come on, bud. Stick in there. I hope it's not a blister issue, bro. Strike. Yo, just throw some fastballs, bro. Go with what got you here today. Stop trying to get that breaking ball to work. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Rodriguez in the plate. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Max Fried sets. Looking in. Deals. The longer he takes, man, whenever he does that, there's like a 5-second break. Ball up high. Can't get anything. You can see how he's frustrated, man. You can just tell by body language. Over to first again. Come on, man. It's 2 outs. Just concentrate on Rodriguez. 2-2. Did he go? We got another full count at bat. He's been getting up on guys quick, then trying to incorporate that breaking ball in there and has not been able to hit his spots. Working counts to 3-2 now. Come on, Max. Punch him out here. Use your fastball, dude. Come on, man. Give him the heater. Heater on the hands. The 3-2. Swung on. There you go. In on the hands. That's the way you do it. Let's go. New York Yankees are down 1-0 to the Seattle Mariners. We're going to the bottom of the fifth, folks. You're watching the New York Minute Sports Show. It's New York sports for New York Nuts. All right, we're back. Bottom of the fifth. I wonder if Joe Girardi would have a problem if I did play-by-play with him while I was just blowing pen hits in his face. Gilbert looks in, sets, deals. You ever smoke cannabis, Joe? I'd get him lit up like a Christmas tree in the press box. Oh, my God, it's Joe Girardi. High as a kite in the press box. Caballero, currently in the Yankees' doghouse, probably hitting in the 11th spot today. I almost took myself out with that one. Caballero quickly down, no ball, 2 strikes. Gilbert looks in, sets, deals, check swing, ball. I really think the 4 seconds in the box, the whole dance that he's been doing that Major League Baseball put a stop to, has been affecting Caballero's timing, rhythm, and mental state in the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Gilbert deals. Swung on, in play, and he's under it. Rosarina with the catch, 1 out. It's like these flailing attempts that he's doing. It looks like he's completely lost. What did they got him hit? Today they got him in the 7th spot. All right, Ryan McMahon steps in. Gilbert deals. Ball outside, 86-mile-an-hour slider. Good eye by McMahon. McMahon had a good at-bat last time. 8 pitches in the at-bat. That's exactly what we need. Gilbert is up to 69 pitches, bottom of the fifth. Another ball, 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. And McMahon swings, center field, and he's under it, out. That's a silly at bat. He goes from having a great one to doing that. He's down 2 balls, no strikes, flailing swing in the center field. Let's check out the replay real quick. Yeah, because this game cast is like 11 seconds ahead of my TV broadcast. All right, Ali Sanchez, who got a single last time up at bat, steps into the plate. Deals. Swung on. Shortstop plays it over to first. Out. New York Yankees go 1, 2, 3 in about 4.5 minutes in a fledgling, terrible, listless 5th inning. And Gilbert's only got about 70 pitches on the day. Yankees better wake up soon. And they've been doing their late-night heroics lately, but you can't be doing this every single game. Well, Kenzo, good news for you is that I will be doing more lives now that the fact that I have this 3D gamecast on MLB.com. And I got the idea play-by-play with JJ. He does the Phillies games. Go over there and check out his YouTube show. He does a great job. Does the play-by-play every single night for the Philadelphia Phillies. He is a pro. Go over there and check him out. But that being said, Yarborough enters the game. Left-handed pitcher. Max Fried is out. I think that's a good move. I think Max Fried was very frustrated last inning. Seemed like he was laboring. Might as well put Yarborough in, get 2 innings. Now, this is where the 2 balls, no strikes. This is where when Yarborough comes in, this is when Boone needs to use him the correct way. If he's going right, you got to get 2 innings out of this guy. Get this guy until the 7th inning and then use the high leverage guys. Yarborough deals. Strike. I think that they've been misusing this guy all season long. Seems like they bring Yarborough in for mop-up duty when they shouldn't have been doing that. They should have been extending their starting pitching with Yarborough all season long. That swung on to left field, in play, out. So Yarborough all season long has been in mop-up duty. When we were doing the 5-5-5 deals with Weather and Warren and even Cole when he returned and the starting rotation, remember there was that 40-game swing where they averaged about 4.4 innings to start. They could have been using Yarborough every other day, let him pitch 2 innings. That's what a middle relief guy is. Ramiro Mendoza on the New York Yankees back in the 90s, and I know it's the 90s. Sounds like it's in biblical times. But that's the purpose of a middle relief guy, is so you don't burn out the rest of your pen. He's a spot starter, and he's a middle relief guy now. And he's got funky stuff. You bring him in. Also, after bringing him in after a lefty like Max Fried, it's kind of like the same motion and same kind of pitching and arm angle. But if you bring in Yarborough after Cam Schlittler, that's going to be a world of difference. I mean, the guy is throwing junk. So I think that they should be utilizing him a lot better than they have all season long. So we got 1 out, 2 strikes, foul ball. Yeah, Raleigh, man. I don't know why anybody's not talking about the steroid issue with him, that handshake during the World Baseball Classic when he didn't shake his teammate's hand. It's like, well, I love the World Baseball Classic. I was there. You guys saw me broadcasting live from there. But, like, you don't shake your teammate's hand. What do you think the whole season's going to be like? The guy is a pitch ball. The guy is a gym all-star try hard. I think he's a lot like that Pete Alonso personality where he can ruffle feathers, and he's like, oh, like Farver from Super Troopers. He's a dummy. I mean, look at that. Look at that goatee he rocks with that stupid bald head he's got. And everyone wants to say that the WBC ruined him, and that no. Last year was a fluke. He was probably juicing. Like, I don't understand when guys in the 90s did a season like that, they would have a congressional hearing the next year to find out what they were on. Now, baseball, you gamble on baseball, you do this, you do that, we'll kind of look the other way. Unless you're a Cleveland closer, but you know what I'm talking about. Cavarale goes down looking, challenges the play, and still loses, and gets a huge thumbs down on that prison pussy he calls a goatee. Yeah, that's baseball, Susan. 61 home runs. No, that's not baseball. That's called juice. You can catch and hit that many home runs. You're just not taking protein powder. I'm sorry. Well, the one thing about 3D Gamecast is the count's 1-3, so I don't know what the fuck that means. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Yankees need to take a little Nappuccino here and wake up offensively. What else is new? They don't start doing their stuff until the 7th inning anyway. Yarborough deals. Swung on. Strike. Nice pitch. 71-mile-an-hour sweeper. It's like a fantasy floater. This is exactly what the Yankees need, a quick inning just like the Yankees had on offense last inning. Let's see if Yarborough can close it out. Naylor in the box, 1 for 2 today. Now we got the catcher with a baseball bat in his hands. Now they're both disappearing into the abyss. Pitch, swung on, struck him out. Let's go. Now you let Yarby go next inning. Do not take Yarborough out of the game. This is a perfect example of Aaron Baboon. Yarborough needs to stay in this game. I don't care about the matchups. Did you just see the inning that he pitched? This is analytics versus baseball. Let's see if Yarborough comes back to start the next inning for the Yankees pitching-wise. But we're going to the bottom of the 6th. All right, bottom of the sixth. Trent Grisham at bat, 1 for 2 on the day. Continued his hot night last night into today with a double. Got thrown out at second. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just doesn't tell me what happened. That's also good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trent Grisham, who's had a disappointing year. Michael Kay has been lapping his balls all year. Pitch. Inside ball. Gilbert's got 76 pitches here in the bottom of the sixth. Max Fried has left the game for the day. Foul ball. Fifth pitch at the at-bat. Good at-bat by Trent Grisham. 2-2. Just get the pitches up to 6 or 7 per at-bat and get the starter out. It's as simple as that. And then you can get into the bullpen. Pitch. Swung on. Is it going to stay fair? We don't know. Is it fair on the second base? Is it going to be a ground rule double? I'm lost. I'm in the dock. I'm in the dock over here. We're going to replay this, right? I'm in the dark over here. All right, after all that, Trent Grisham still 2 balls, 2 strikes, steps back into the plate. Gilbert looks in, deals. Ooh. They're going to challenge the call. I think that might be a strike. Marin is challenged and they strike him out. 1 out. Trent Grisham gets caught looking. Umpire called that a ball. He missed that one. All right, Ben Rice 0 for 2 on the day. Steps in. Gilbert looks, deals, ball, change up. 1 ball, no strikes. And we got to get Benny back on. We thought that he was going to start hitting hot. Ever since that home run derby, he has been slumping big time. We got 1 ball, no strike. Pitch. It's going to be a ball. Gilbert had 8 pitches last inning. And that's a ball. And he walks him. Ben Rice draws the walk here at the bottom of the sixth with 1 out. And they're going to go talk to Gilbert out on the mound. And I need more coffee. See how quick I make a cup of Joe. All right, Spencer Jones steps in. 0-2 on the day with a strikeout. Ben Rice at first, bottom of the sixth. If you're just joining us, this New York Minute Sports Show. Live stream the pitch. Swung on, called strike, splitter, 82 mile an hour. Hard to drink coffee with a Zin in my mouth at the same time, but hey, then it's a coffee Zin. Pitch, ball, outside. Gilbert deals. Ooh, Mariners are going to challenge. The umpire, at least he's consistent on that pitch. He has not been calling that a strike all day long. Oh, it goes down on a strike. It is a strike. Umpire's not calling it, but it is a strike. Let's see the replay. That didn't look like a strike, man. And Garcia steps into the plate. Damn, that was by a hair. Gilbert deals low. Oof. Oh, my God. That was right on the black, man. I don't know about that one. Yeah, that looked like it was off the plate. Gilbert deals, swung on, missed. Garcia with a healthy cut, 2-2 on the day. Yeah, let's look at the replay. It's on the black, man. Great play. And then also, what's a telltale sign of that not being a strike is the framing from the catcher. Gilbert deals, foul. It's like a baseball seam into the strike zone. That's a perfect pitch. Gilbert's been doing really, really nice today. He's up to 88 pitches here, bottom of the sixth. 1 ball, no strikes to Garcia, 2 out. Ben Rice on first, foul ball. Now we're at 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Garcia Jr. Ball, 82 mile an hour splitter. Gilbert deals. Oh, foul ball. Nice. Way to fight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 6 pitch at the at-bat. Bottom of the sixth. Yankees got to wake up. Yeah. Gilbert steps off. Garcia will do the same. Everybody resets. Everybody is happy in the world. And now we got a 2-2 count. Deals outside. Works it full. Garcia's been impressive. I love the at-bats. I love the defense at first base. Let's give Brian Trashman some props. These guys are bridge until the guys come back. Bridge guys. But Garcia looks like he's better than Ramos. All right. Now we got a full count. Rice will go at first base. Gilbert steps off. Garcia puts one leg out. It's pretty cool how this 3D thing emulates everything that they're doing on the diamond as we speak. This is not like guessing. Gilbert deals, swung on, and struck him out. Oh, boy, that was a nice pitch. That was a real nice pitch, actually. That was a really nice pitch. Oof. Watching it on the replay right now, man, that is a sweet-ass pitch. All right, guys. Well, let's see if Yarborough comes back in, and let's see Baboon likes to touch levers. We'll be right back. All right, and Ryan Yarborough is back in the game. Everybody can rejoice now. And he quickly goes up. 0 ball, 2 strikes. Telling you, Yarborough's hot today, man. He's got his stuff. Yarborough up 0-2. Swung on center field, and it's going to be caught by Trent Grisham. 1 out. Yarborough cutting him down today. Let's go. I like this Yarby action. And this is the toughest part about doing the post-game shows every single night, guys, is like I got to talk about middle relief performances. It's insane. All right. Yarborough sets, deals. Yarborough sets, deals. Check swing. Did he go? Yep. Quickly up 0-2. Yeah, better take a timeout because Yarborough's blowing everyone away today, folks. Let's go, Yarborough. Punch him out. Come on, ring him up. Ooh, 78-mile-an-hour changeup. Love the junk. Pause. Big pause on that one. All right, we're 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yarborough looks in. Deals. Foul. Yarborough's up to 20 pitches. He's usually good for about 35 if he hasn't pitched in a couple of days, which I don't think he has. Joe Girardi's upset about something else again in the booth. I think it's the trivia question. Fucking guys wound so tight. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and that's me saying that. Yarborough pitch. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wilson fighting Yarborough here. Got a little battle going on. 2-2. Yarby sets. Deals. Fouled him off. Wilson hanging tough. All right, so what was that? A slider? What else is he going to throw? What's next, Yarborough? The 2-2. Swung. Oh, foul ball? This fucking 3D thing, man. It's late to the party. All right, he fouled it off. We're going to do it again. The 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Goes full count. 3-2. Another tough at bat by Wilson. Yarborough battling back. Sets, deals the full count. Foul ball. 9th pitch at the at bat. See, this is smart by the Seattle player Wilson. These are the kind of at bats that get a reliever out of the game. He was cooking, right? Think that was 4 straight guys that he retired. Now he gets into this dance with them about 9-10 pitch at bat. The full count from Yarborough, deals, fouled him back. Now the 10th pitch. This will probably be Yarborough's last at bat. 26 pitches. Like I said, he's usually good for about 35, 40 if you're going to really push it. Yarborough sets, deals. And he's, foul ball. 11th. What an at bat. Yarborough deals. Outside, walked him. Shit. You're probably going to see Booney now. Yarborough's at 28 pitches right now. Yep. And they're going to come get him. Great outing, though, by Yarborough. Who's he going to bring in next? Was that a 12-pitch at bat from Wilson? Gets Yarborough to walk him, and there's going to be a pitching change. Here comes Booney. Booney did the right thing, though. Let him cook until he couldn't cook anymore. De Los Santos will be coming into the game, and we will be right back. You're watching the New York Minute live stream, folks. All right. Los Santos is up on the bump. First pitch strike. Los Santos was caught sleeping, steals second base without a problem. Ali Sanchez's arm is suspect, by the way. Not the power, the accuracy. Santos deals. Oh and 2. All right. Santos looks in. Counts 0 and 2, 1 out. Deals. Foul ball. Top 7. Seattle Mariners are leading 1-0 like usual. The New York Yankees are on the back of a milk carton offensively. You're watching the New York Minute Sports Show live stream. MLB 3D cast. That's what you're watching. Los Santos deals. And he got him looking. Struck him out. Nice pitch. Let's see the replay. That was filthy. That was a nice pitch by him, bro. Woo! Pareda didn't know what to do that hole at bat. Took a timeout, everything. Wells is going to go out and talk to Los Santos right now. Cole Young's going to pinch hit. 262, 14 home runs, and 52 RBIs. That's why Ali Sanchez was out there talking to Los Santos about how they're going to approach Young. Los Santos looks in. Second base. I can't stand that. Why are you messing around with second base and throw it into the outfield when you got 2 outs? Forget the guy on second base. Pay attention to Young and strike him out. It's as simple as that. I hate when they do that shit. The Yankees are obsessed with that move. Los Santos deals outside. It's like there's no reason to split your concentration. So what, Jazz can do a cartwheel and go into the fucking outfield? 1 ball, no strikes. Deals. Is it down the third base line and stay fair? Foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Umpire cleans home plate a little bit. Makes it nice and shiny for everybody on this beautiful August 13th afternoon. And the Yankees with a getaway day going up to the Rogers Center. Pitch, foul ball. Got him right where he wants him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Punch him out, Los Santos. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Dry that hand off and punch him out. Let's go. You got man on second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th. Mariners up 1-0. Pitch to McMahon. McMahon over to first base, and he's out. Ends the inning. And the New York Yankees get out of the top of the 7th. Going to have to put some runs together. Let's get some excitement going here, folks. Jesus. Lombard Jr. going to start things off in the next inning, and we'll be right back. You're watching the New York Minute Sports Show live broadcast. All right, Lombard Jr. in. No balls, one strike. Lombard hits it, center field. Caught. One out. And now Jazz Chisholm comes up. Let's check out this at bat, shall we? Let's watch me lose my hair early. Bizardo deals, ball. Sinker didn't sink, 96 miles an hour. Swung on, first baseman. Fucking. You gotta be kidding me, man. Just what is that? That is a deplorable at bat, bro. What are you doing, man? That's 4 pitches and 2 outs. Yankees are fucking taking at bats like they got their car running right now. It's like they're more worried about their dinner reservations right now than winning this ball game. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. Caballero should be taking all the way here. Get on base and steal a couple of bags. Too bad there's 2 outs after a terrible at bat by Jazz Chisholm. Deals. Ball 4. So then you go from 4 pitches for 2 outs and then 4 straight pitches for balls. Caballero gets on first base. Now we got something cooking. Now we got to capitalize. Who's up next? McMahon? All right. Bizardo stays in to face McMahon. And the pitch. Strike. No balls, 1 strike. Caballero should be stealing all the way here. Bizardo sets, deals over to first. Keeping Caballero honest on first base over there. Both Seattle and the New York Yankees have a challenge left. Bizardo sets, deals, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, McMahon's had decent at bats today. They leave the righty in for the second time in this series. The Mariners do to face a left-handed batter. Let's see if it blows up in their face again. Hopefully it does. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bizarro takes a look over at first base, deals, ball. Caballero's off. Play to second, and he's out. Thrown out at second base. Caballero goes. But are they saying he's safe? Caballero is safe at second base. Let's see this replay. Well, I was right. He did punch him out, and then he said he was safe afterwards. So he reversed his call on the field. Pitch. Check swing. 3 balls, 1 strike. I haven't seen that in a long time, bro. So I'm watching it on the 3D cast. I see the umpire from all the way over there do the out call. So I call it out. Then he's still on base. They didn't challenge it. He reversed it on the field. McMahon, pitch, outside. Called a strike. You better challenge that one. Batter timeout. Goes full count. 2 outs. Bottom 7. Caballero on second base. Takes the lead. Bizzardo looks in. Sets. Deals. That's going to be ball 4. Big walk from McMahon. That's 2 decent at-bats that he's had tonight. It was 8 pitches in the first at-bat, 6 in this at-bat. Good eye by McMahon to get on base. Now they got 2 men on, bottom of the 7th. Pinch hitter Ahmad Rosario replaces Ali Sanchez for the pinch hit. Mariners go out in the bump to talk it over. The pitcher currently in the 3D cast is disappearing like a sandworm in Dune into the mound. And now he's floating. All right, look, they're breakdancing on the bump. Haven't seen that before in the Bronx. Only usually outside the stadium. All right. Umpire goes up and breaks up the breakdance out there. No, 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 no. So now they go righty on righty. Rosario against Bizzardo. And strike. No ball, 2 strikes. Going to Rosario, who's cold as ice, hasn't seen a lot of action. Caballero steals third base, which is kind of like whatever. This is what I'm talking about, concentrating on the batter at hand with 2 outs instead of throwing it to second base. Bizzardo looks in. No balls, 2 strikes on Rosario. Deals, fouls it back. Fuck. Rosario fouls it off. All right, still 0-2. Rosario hanging tough here. Deals. Ooh. Mariners challenged the call. Remember, the umpire's been missing that call all day long. And they get him on the challenge. Rosario caught looking on the last strike, and they leave Caballero stranded on third base. But what else is new? The Yankees cannot get any runners across home plate. You're watching the New York Minute Sports live stream. We're going to the top of the 8th, folks. And the second pitch fouled off. Los Santos up quickly. No balls, 2 strikes on a Rosarina. Yankees still having trouble getting runs across home plate. Leave Caballero stranded on third base last inning. Los Santos deals. Just missed. And the 1-2. Ball. 95-mile-an-hour sinker outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Los Santos looks in. Deals. Fouled back. Rosarina ripped that one. Well, the Yankees refused to score any runs again. After last night, you thought that they might have turned a corner, but nope. Deals. Fouled it off. Stays 2-2. Los Santos looks in. Deals. Did he get him? Swinging strike. Strikes him out. Los Santos looking good out of the pen today. 1 out. Yankees bullpen looking good again. Just got to get some run support for these guys or they're going to blow the bullpen out. Deals. Ball. Top 8, 1 out. The 1-0. Swung on down the third baseline to the left, and it's out. Long, loud out, caught by Spencer Jones. 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Canzone steps in. Los Santos steals. Swung on, missed. Lost his bat on that one. A couple of guys lost their bat. As you see here on the 3D cast, it's just floating in the air. No balls, 1 strike. Deals. Strike 2. Los Santos, top of the 8th. Going to try to get out of this inning. 1, 2, 3. Canzone's got 19 home runs and 50 RBIs on the year with an 821 OPS. Los Santos looks in 0-2, top of the 8th. 1-0 Mariners. Deals. Fouls it off, stays live. Oh, 2. Santos looking in. Deals. He struck him out. What a performance by Santos, man. Yarborough and Santos looking sharp as a knife, and the Yankees get out of the top of the 8th. Still 1-0 Mariners here, live on the New York Minute live stream. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, Trent Grisham. Hopefully he has some late night heroics left in his bag from last night. Quickly gets 1-1 on him. Did he catch that foul ball? Guess not. Guess no heroics from Trent Grisham. Oh, Trent Grisham had to get a new bat. Broke it on the foul ball. They didn't catch it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still trying to get used to this 3D cast, guys. This is the first time I'm using this. Live stream will get a lot better. There you go, Trent. Out to center field. We got a single. See what I'm saying? 3D said that was a single. Out. Awesome. Ben Rice steps in, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Trent Grisham put a charge in that ball, but Rodriguez was under it. Lefty on lefty right here. Ben Rice quickly down 0-2. And the pitch. Fouled back. 0-2. Ben Rice sets. Ferrer looking in. Deals. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ben Rice looking to get something going here with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Deals outside, ball 2-2. Ben Rice hanging tough. Deals. And that swung on, blooped to left. In play, caught, out for the 2nd out of the inning. Arosarena's been there all day long, man. The New York Yankees have had 3 chances at a little bloop single to left field, but Arosarena's been playing it excellent. So Ben Rice goes down, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here comes Ramos to face the left-hander. Newly acquired from the San Francisco Giants, been playing a decent left field. Got on base 4 times 3 games ago. Has been decent since the acquisition. Not as good as Garcia, but pretty good contribution to the New York Yankees so far. Now let's see if he can really make his New York Yankee moment right here with a big hit in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. Deals. Fouled back. Challenged the call. Overturned. Yankees still have 1 challenge remaining. Deals. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch fouled off. Ramos hanging tough. And Ramos. Ooh, outside ball. Good eye. Good eye on the 99-mile-an-hour sinker. Could have been enticed to swing. Did not. Works the count to 2-2. The pitch. Outside. Works the count full. Nice at bat by Ramos. Now, hopefully, you can get a fastball down the middle, swing, green light here. Yankees need a run. And the pitch. Swung on. Hit to the shortstop, over to first base, and out. The inning is over. The New York Yankees don't get any runs across home plate once again. The Seattle Mariners, after 8 innings played, still lead 1-0 in the Bronx. This is the New York Minute Sports Show live stream. Come back with the top of the 9th, and hopefully the New York Yankees can do something with some late-night heroics today. All right, and we're back here, top of the 9th. Let's see if the New York Yankees can get some late-in heroics. Los Santos still in the game, pitching strong. Oh, no, Cruz is in. Sorry about that, guys. Cruz deals. Strike. Should be a strike. Now the game cast has just changed. Fernando Cruz, 1 ball, no strikes to Cal Raleigh. Deals. Strike. Fernando Cruz has not been going well as of late. Been getting hit up, but you know what? That's from no offensive production. Leads to using the bullpen more. Chain reaction throughout the whole Yankees system. The Yankees need to score more runs. Today is just another reminder of them not scoring anything. And the 1-2 from Cruz. Just outside. Oh, struck him out. Called strike 3. Fucking thing is so delayed. Like I said, guys, we'll work the bugs out here. Now Naylor steps up to the plate. 1 out here at the top of the 9th. Let's hopefully Cruz has a strong outing. And Cruz deals. Swung on down the first baseline. Foul ball. If you guys have been watching the live broadcast, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys always watching the Yankees postgame show as well. I am going to be going live more for games now that I got this because we had just been staring at the ESPN Gamecast, and that's boring as shit. So at least you have something to look at while you hear me do the show and watch it. But we'll time it up better, get the broadcast a little bit tighter for you guys. But I wanted to start broadcasting live more for you guys and giving you more content. Cruz deals. Swung on. Lombard over to first base. Double pumps, 1 out. Oh, 2 outs. Fuck. All right, Cruz gets a quick 2 outs here. Donovan steps to the plate. And Cruz deals. Low and outside sinker. 1 ball, no strikes. Cruz looking in. Gets the signs. Deals. Popped high. Sky high. To center field. Who's going to call it? Lombard with the catch, and the New York Yankees, and Cruz comes in and cuts the Mariners down. 1, 2, 3. New York Yankees going to the bottom of the ninth with Garcia Jr., who's 2 for 3 today, coming up to bat. Thank you for watching the New York Minutes live stream. We'll be back with the bottom of the ninth. All right, here we are, bottom of the ninth. Garcia Jr., hopefully with some late inning heroics, and the New York Yankees can get this sweep of the Seattle Mariners. Man, Luis Garcia Jr.'s got no ass. Look at that thing. Look at him. He's just profiling for everybody. What's going? Oh, getting low, getting low, getting low. I guess Garcia's getting a real eyeball of what he's got to offer. Fuck is going on here? All right. Mariners put Munoz in. Ball. Yankees still have a challenge. Munoz looks in. Deals to Garcia. Ball. 1-1. Now remember, Garcia's got a great eye, draws a lot of walks. In fact, they used to complain a little bit on the Nationals that he draws too many walks. Would rather him swing the bat a little bit more. But Garcia Jr. swung on. Second baseman plays it. First base out. And New York Yankees are down to their final 2 outs today here on Thursday with the getaway day to the Rogers Center tomorrow. Now Lombard Jr. steps to plate. Add to his Yankee lore with a huge hit here. Munoz steals. Swung on. Strike. 101-mile-an-hour fastball. This guy's got gas. Munoz sets, deals. Called strike, slider. 88-mile-an-hour inside. I wonder if Lombard's got the green light to challenge that as a young player. Batter timeout. Sets himself. No balls, 2 strikes here. Munoz got stuff. Deals the 0-2. Swung on. Struck him out. Lombard Jr. 0 for 4 on the day. Gets overpowered by Munoz. And now the New York Yankees are down to their final out on the day. And it's none other than your boy, their boy, our boy, the lightning rod, the straw that stirs the drink, Jazz Chisholm. Deals outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Jazz Chisholm 0 for 3 for the day. Hasn't showed a pulse since about April. 1 ball, no strikes to Jazz Chisholm. Munoz deals. And it foul out. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Yankees down to their final out. Munoz sets, deals. Fouled off. 100-mile-an-hour fastball fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. New York Yankees are down to their final strike. Let's see if Jazz Chisholm gets something going here. And the 1-2. Struck him out. Jazz Chisholm with another lifeless at-bat. Struck out swinging, and the New York Yankees do not get the sweep of the Seattle Mariners at home today, and they lose 1-0. What a disaster, non-competitive, boring game from the New York Yankees. And what happens? The same thing that always happens with the New York Yankees, folks, is that they get excellent starting pitching and fantastic appearances from their bullpen. But the New York Yankees decide to go full Zombo mode today in the Bronx and lose the 3rd game of a 3-game set against the Seattle Mariners 1-0. The New York Yankees left players stranded all over the bases. And after the huge offensive explosion from Spencer Jones and Trent Grisham last night, you thought the New York Yankees were ready to turn the corner, but no. It went right back into hibernation. It went right back into full Zombo mode with lifeless at-bats from Trent Grisham, Jazz Chisholm, and company. And the New York Yankees drop and leave another win on the table. Remember what I was telling you guys about this New York Yankees team saying that we're not going to leave W's on the table this year. It's going to be killer instinct all year long. But the New York Yankees leave another game where they could have won today on the table. Now, the New York Yankees are in 2nd place, and after the loss today are going to be another game behind the Tampa Bay Rays. But what I want to say to the New York Yankee fans is, look at who the Tampa Bay Rays have played in the last 11 games. The Colorado Rockies, the Oakland A's, and the Chicago White Sox. They've been cleaning up on terrible opponents. And the New York Yankees, every team that they've played for the last 4 series have been above 500, and they've won 3 out of the 4 series. Now the New York Yankees go up to Toronto, and I have to admit, I'm a little worried about this series. In a series that you would think that the New York Yankees are going to go up to Toronto and steamroll a 4th-place Blue Jays team, no. It's like the AFC East in NFL. if it's a divisional game, they're always going to be close. And I've said this before. The Rogers Center next to Yankee Stadium in the AL East is one of the toughest places to play, no matter how good or how bad the teams are. And the Toronto Blue Jays have been stringing wins together. Now, the Boston Red Sox look like they're falling off, but the New York Yankees cannot continue to get this stellar pitching from their starters and their bullpen and completely go lifeless on the offensive side of the ball. The question is, why can't these guys take it from day to day? Why can't these guys put 2 days together? Because look at the batting averages on this New York Yankees team. That's why they'll have a game like last night where they scored 10 runs and everyone gets hot at the same time. But when you look at the batting averages and guys are hitting 237, 198, 218, that means that they're averaging a hit every 3 days, guys. That's why you're going to see runs in bunches in 1 days, and that's why you're going to see games like today where everybody on the team goes absolutely cold. And this is the problem with implementing small ball for the New York Yankees, is the fact that they don't have enough contact hitters on this Yankees team to be a small ball team. Now, they did have some quality at-bats by Ryan McMahon today, and I will give them that. But the New York Yankees need to do that across the board. And now we're seeing Lombard Jr. offensively come back to earth a little bit because he's going to have his peaks and his valleys as a rookie. All we need this kid to do is hit 230 and play the defense that he does at shortstop, and the New York Yankees can be significantly better on the defensive side of the ball. Now, the New York Yankees need to wait until help arrives. Cody Bellinger and Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. Like I said a couple of nights ago on the postgame show, the Giancarlo Stanton reports are starting to be like Bigfoot sightings. We have reports of Giancarlo Stanton sprinting by 162nd Street. I'm done with the reports. I'll believe Giancarlo Stanton is back when I see him in the cleanup spot, in the batter's box, in the Bronx. Now, the New York Yankees need to keep this momentum going. They've been winning difficult series against great pitching, and the Yankees will not face another left-hander, I think, for the next 8 games. They have to take advantage of it with all the lefties that they have on this team and the platoon of Garcia and Goldschmidt at first base, which I'm falling in love with, and Rice at the DH. Maybe they got to give Rice a couple of more reps at first base to get his rhythm back because Ben Rice has been lost since the home run derby. I've said it before on this show. I have never seen a whole team go completely cold, but hopefully that means that they will break out eventually. But after at-bats and days like today with Jazz Chisholm, I think the New York Yankees are going to have to relegate Jazz Chisholm to a pinch running role, or you can't bring him in as a late inning defensive replacement. I don't know where he fits on this team, hitting 211 in a contract year. And you know what? In all these amazing impact years that we've seen guys have in contract years, like Aaron Judge breaking the American League home run record, like Juan Soto getting that huge payday and putting the Yankees on his back and bringing them to the World Series. In a make-or-break year with Jazz Chisholm, he comes out in the beginning of the year and talks about him going 50-50. This has been Jazz Chisholm's problem all his career long, is he concentrates on everything except baseball, whether it's designing bags, making hip-hop videos, lying about him marrying an OnlyFans friend. And I heard Michael Kay talking on his show yesterday about saying it was a racist dog whistle about Jazz Chisholm's act. And I think that this has nothing to do with race. In fact, the Yankee fans have been on Anthony Volpe's case more than Jazz Chisholm. In fact, I think Jazz Chisholm gets a break because he is entertaining and he is encourageable. But at the same point, when you act like a 21-year-old sophomoric idiot all season long, and I look at his age and he's actually 28, it's time for Jazz Chisholm to grow up. But guess what? We're not going to see him grow up on the New York Yankees because he will not be re-signed by the Yankees. And if he thinks that he's still going to get that $200 to $300 million mega deal, I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn, folks, because Jazz Chisholm's not going to be the starting second baseman of the New York Yankees next year. I've told you before on this program, New York Minute Sports, that Anthony Volpe will be the starting second baseman of the New York Yankees next year. And I'm not going to give you reports and blow by blow every time Anthony Volpe does something wrong in AAA because I've been seeing the videos. We're past that. Let him work on his stuff. We don't have to look back and think about Anthony Volpe anymore. Concentrate on what we have in Lombard Jr., and let's not jump the gun on him. I already hear talks about Lombard Jr. in the leadoff position. If you want to ruin a guy, put him in a leadoff position when he's just getting his bearing on the offensive side of the ball, as Lombard Jr. is. You see how long it takes some guys to come along, like Spencer Jones, who's just starting to get hot. And like I said on the live broadcast today, Spencer Jones is striking the ball better. You saw him go opposite field last night, and that is a great indication that Spencer Jones is going to start putting air under the ball, and those line drives are going to wind up being home runs. And then the New York Yankees can do some Van damage on the offensive side of the ball. But I got to give it to Los Santos today. Great performance out of the bullpen. Even Yarborough was cutting him down. Replaced the retired the first four batters that he faced in today. Los Santos came in, and then guess what? One of the biggest positives out of this game today is Cruz looks like he's back in cruise control. Him and Tim, King of the Hill from AutoZone. He's Employee of the Month every month. Hey, Tim, your wife's on the phone. She says you're struggling on the bump. Tell her I'm going to take another bump and I'll be home in 15 minutes. Woo-wee! So it's good to see Fernando Cruz back, and I think the Yankees really need to buckle down, pay attention. It's going to be a gritty, tough series up in Toronto, and I'm going to be here covering it all, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream today with MLB.TV's 3D cast. Like I said before, today was the inaugural one. Hope you liked enjoying watching the video and watching me do the live stream. And remember, guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And have you become a New York nut yet? For $1.99 a month, you get twice the show for half the dough. Also, go to the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. All the T-shirts on the show are made in the USA, just like yours truly. And remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada. See you this weekend. Bring your passport. Bye.